Hello, this is Inspired 99. In this video we are going to see Derek Lunsford chest workout prepare for the 2023 Mr. Olympia. Derek Lunsford is back in the gym 2 weeks after giving a strong performance in the 2022 Olympia in an effort to keep getting stronger. American professional bodybuilder Lunsford has spent the most of his career competing in the 212 division of the IFBB Pro League. At the 2021 Olympia, he ousted Shaun Clarida to become the 212 Olympia champion. Although he was supposed to defend the championship in 2022, events drastically change. Hany Rambod, Lunsford's trainer, and Olympia CEO Dan Solomon expressed doubts about his capacity to make weight for the 212 division. Additionally, when he joined them on stage for a guest pose at the 2022 Pittsburgh Pro, Lunsford resembled men's open bodybuilders Nick Walker, Hunter Labrada, and Brandon Curry. The 29-year-old was granted a special invitation to the 2022 Olympia's men's open competition. It was widely believed by analysts that Lunsford may hurt the division. The previous 212 Olympia champion demonstrated everyone's error and then some by placing second at the competition. The Indiana native recently revealed his goals for 2023 and feels that he is just one step away from becoming Mr. Olympia. In order to face Mr. Olympia Hany Rambod in November, Derek Lunsford will concentrate on building his chest and quads rather than competing at the 2023 Arnold Classic. He just completed a chest training to start the 2023 campaign after returning to the gym. Kamil Elgartny, the 212 Olympia champion in 2019, assisted Lunsford in overcoming the most difficult sets. So without further ado, let's begin the in-depth description of this training session. With the seated chest press on a machine with plates loaded, Lunsford began the workout. When Lunsford reached 4 plates after completing the first warm-up set with 2 plates, Kamil Elgartny urged Lunsford to complete the set. It was meant to be Lunsford's premier set, but after a double drop set, he decided to perform one more set with the same weights before moving on to the next exercise. The pressing exercises increase the upper body's pushing power, while the flyers and crossovers increase adductibility. Therefore, for comprehensive chest growth, both types of exercises must be included in the chest training regimen. Lunsford then began this superset, which featured low cable crossover and a Smith machine chest press. He did the sets slowly and deliberately, not using any momentum at all. I'm starting to get a better mind-muscle connection. So that way, when I am performing each rep, I can just feel the muscle fibers firing. That's something I had a big problem with in the past. I would say just this past year, probably from the 2021 to 2022 season is the first time I felt like I was really firing my chest that much. So now this year I feel like it's firing even better. And I just want to keep going in that direction, Lunsford stated after performing the superset. The 29-year-old began another exercise to put in more work after completing all the sets within the superset. The pec deck flies were the second exercise the 2022 Mr. Olympia runner-up did to strengthen his chest. The pec deck flies are the second most effective exercise for engaging the pectoral muscle fibers after the barbell bench press, according to a study funded by ACE. They must be included in the chest routine as a result. For the pec deck flies, Lunsford kept his rep range at 10 to 12 and performed a drop set after the top set, to keep the muscles under strain for a longer period of time following the latter sets. Elgartny directed Lunsford to briefly stop at the conclusion of the concentric phase of the action. The native of Indiana then moved on to the next action. Feeling good, feeling pumped, getting stronger already. It's a good start to this improvement season, Lunsford stated. The triceps dip press on the plate-loaded machine was the next exercise that Lunsford performed. Although the triceps are the main muscle group targeted by this exercise, Lunsford has figured out a technique to make it more lower pec focused. According to him, it can hit the lower pecs too. So am I feeling at the triceps? Sure, I am. First of all, I am facing in the opposite direction, and I am leaning my chest forward over the resistance of the weight. So that way it's almost like a decline chest press for me. I just feel this a lot better than I do any other lower chest exercise, whether it be a bodyweight or a decline pressing movement. According to Lunsford, his triceps and lower pecs get the best work from the dip machine. Therefore, as long as this workout also works his lower pecs, he doesn't mind focusing a bit more on the triceps. Just by switching the position, leaning the chest over, it is going to hit more of the chest. If I sat more straight up, it would be more of my triceps, Lunsford added. The former 212 Olympia champion began the day's finisher after putting in a few strong reps of dip presses on the machine. Lunsford used this isolated exercise to finish the chest workout. He completed a few sets of decline cable flies before moving on to decline crunches and leg lifts to target his core. Chest workout: seated machine chest press, Smith machine bench press and low cable crossover, pec deck flies, triceps dip press, decline cable flies, abs workout, decline crunches, leg raises. The 2022 Mr. Olympia had one of the best and most in shape physiques thanks to Derek Lunsford. Milos Sarcev, a seasoned bodybuilder, correctly noted that Lunsford likely possessed the most dramatic V-taper in Olympia history. While Jay Cutler, a legendary bodybuilder, has stated that Lunsford can win the 2023 Mr. Olympia if he brings a broader chest to the stage this year, despite the fact that he was able to defeat some of the biggest bodybuilders in his men's open debut. The previous Olympia champion in the weight class of 212 appears to have realized this and has begun moving in that direction. It will be interesting to see how Lunsford's situation develops over the next 10 months.